Hey, how's it going? If you're new here, my name is Jan and I love makeup. And if you're not new, thanks for coming back. I really appreciate you. Today's video is another Blue Mondays video and I am super excited for this. I've got like the best friends. Somebody is, generally speaking, sending me ideas or looks or whatever, and let me tell you, I cannot express how much I appreciate that. I just can't think of things sometimes, so getting suggestions is just like, it's Christmas for me. So I'm going to use my Nomad Fire and Ice palette. That's the Iceland one for today's Blue Monday look. It's so pretty. I have not used this nearly enough and I really like this palette. I've used it several times, but several still not enough. So I'm going to take inspo from a look that Erica sent me and I'm very excited. I'm going to, however, do something that, I don't know, maybe could be frowned upon or isn't considered the norm, but I'm thinking, what if I did an all shimmer look? I do all matte looks and that's totally acceptable. I think all shimmer looks should be too. So that's what I'm gonna do. I don't know if I've done all shimmer before. I mean, it would make sense if I have, because that's just kind of who I am as a person, but I don't know, we'll see. I'm going to, well, I mean, you might know. I would have to go back and look at my videos and I don't have that kind of time right now, so I'm not going to. But let me know if I've done an all shimmer look before. I feel like, I know I have, because of the Cleona Dragon Fruit palette. That's all shimmers or satins, so yeah, I have. But I'm doing it today and there's mattes available and I'm not going to use them. So hopefully you're into these shenanigans. I don't know. I like to play makeup. It's just fun for me. So obviously my face is done because I'm using Nomad eyeshadows. If I'm using Nomad eyeshadows, I generally don't have to worry about fallout. I may have to be like a tiny bit careful, but just a tiny. So I'm going to blend out my eye primer and whack on some shadow shields, and then I'm gonna put blue shimmers all over my eyes. All right, I am pretty much ready to go. So because my face is done, I am going to wet my brush straight out of the gate. So I'm going to get River Glacier on my Singe Beauty E01, and I'm gonna wet it. No matter what shimmers I use, I almost always get some kind of fallout because, shimmers aren't super tightly packed or whatever, so it's easier for shimmers to get out of control. Well, that's pretty darn cool. I'm gonna go back in for a little bit more now that the brush is a little drier. A little bit more. I am so excited for this. Erica sent me the photo and I was just like, oh man, that's so pretty. And of course it's not, this isn't a copy kitty, but I think it is similar. Definitely a fun look. All right, so going to wipe the brush off on my handy dandy towel and we're gonna go into God's Waterfall. I'm just going in order of depth. The other blue shade that's in here, that's a shimmer, is like a purpley blue. And I genuinely think I'm okay with that, even though these are different. Look how fun that is. And I figured, since we're being a little bit crazy today, I went with a pink lip. I don't even remember the last time I wore a pink lip. And actually, little secret. It is the Juvia's Place blush that's on my lips. It's very comfortable. It's not drying down or getting weird. It's not staying put, you know, like it's coming off on things like my straw. But I think my lips still look good, so that's pretty cool. So fun. Love, love, love this. I think I might take it out a little farther. So I'm gonna get some more on my brush. Oop, and wet it again. I can always go back in and add more of that light blue shade if I feel like it got taken over, or, you know, whatever. Just to even things out if I want. Jeez Louise, that's so pretty and so simple. Holy moly. Love it. I'm gonna just put a little bit more right along my lash line. All right, and we're still in the mapping out stages, of course. You know, I can go in and adjust what I need to. Now we're gonna go into Valkyries. I think that's how you say it, Valkyries. That shade is beautiful. It's almost like a periwinkle, but darker. Oh, I'm excited for this. Okay. Oh, that's so pretty. I'm going to really pack it on out here. And I will bring that down along my lower lash line as well. Oh, that's so cool. A little bit more. I think I want more of this and less of that greeny blue. That's so cool. I love when this happens. I wasn't 100% sure what it would end up looking like, or if it would be a giant mistake. But you know me. I'm just playing, so it's totally fine whichever way the shoe drops. Gosh, I love that shade. I like it just kind of hazing over that minty green as well. So let's do that on both sides. Do you have this palette? When I discovered Nomad, there was a huge sale, and I was able to get all of the palettes they had in stock for like way cheap. I almost felt bad. I'm going back in with that first lighter shade because it was so cheap. It was like, I don't know, it felt bad. Sometimes I feel bad only buying things on sale or buying things on sale, and then I remember that's the goal. You're not supposed to want to pay full price. But you know, like when it's a small brand, you kind of know that that sort of thing probably affects them to some degree, right? That's so cool. Okay. I think I like that. Let's take, okay, I can definitely see I got some fallout anyway. I forgot to be careful. So I'm going to just go brush that away, hopefully, and whack on some liner, some mascara, finish up the under eye, and I'll be back to show you the finished look. All right, I'm back and the look is done. Let me scoot you in for an up close reconnoiter at the eyes. Nothing too wild and crazy, but I seriously love this. I think it is so fun, and I mean, I don't think it could have been easier. I feel like I would have had to dip in the same amount of times if I were doing one shade as I did for these three, but I don't know, I just like the way, it looks. I don't know if it's the pink lip, if it's the blue eyeshadow, I don't know, but I think it's super fun. So let me know what you think. Would you do something like this? Do you think all shimmer looks are okay? I think it's pretty cool. Anyway, that wraps up this week's Blue Mondays. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down. Either way, I appreciate you hanging out with me today. Be good and remember to be kind to you.